In my last episode, I told you guys that tarot is made up of 56 minor arcana cards and 22 major arcana cards. The major arcanas are the ones that when they appear in a reading, it says, look, pay attention. This is going to happen quick, right? So the first card in the major arcana is the Fool. And this is how it looks in the Rider-Waite. So let's take a look at it because we're going to study these cards one by one, right? So there's a guy. He's dressed in like old-time clothing, right? Remember, this goes all the way back to the 15th century. And then he has one of those sticks that the hobos used to travel with, right? And they have the little thing of clothes, I guess. There's a little dog chasing after him. You guys see that? And I think he has like a flower in his hand. The sun, of course, is shining down on him. And he's about to walk off the edge of a cliff. And the Fool means a new journey or beginning is approaching and you must take a leap of faith. So I suppose that's what he's doing, taking a leap of faith. So the Fool card, how are we going to remember this? Because I'm asking different tarot readers, do I have to commit all these meanings of these 78 cards? Do I have to commit them to memory? Do I have to know them by rote? And some of them say, no, you don't. Because you just look at the picture and you get the vibe. I don't know that I can do that, right? I feel like I need to know the meaning. What do you guys think? Comment below. Do you think if you're going to start to read tarot, the wind's blowing real hard out here, that you would be okay with just looking at the picture and figuring it out? Because I wouldn't be able to figure this out. I'd be scared for this guy, like, look out, there's a cliff. You fool. Oh, that's how I'm gonna remember it. You fool, look, there's a So remember this deck I got from Temu? And I got it because it has all the other info. So this is Uranus. When I was growing up, it was Uranus. Get the sweat off of my lip. But now it's Uranus, and then it says air. It's an air sign. And it has the same picture, that same guy, same everything like this one. Then it says, in the upright position of this card depicts a journey where you will be filled with optimism, wonder, and courage. You may be weighing your options and risk. So the key words are new beginnings, possibilities, innocence, spontaneous, optimism, trust in life, blind faith, adventure, opportunity. So I think the Fool is a really, really good card. Now, for those of you who want to learn to do the reverse, I don't want to do reverse. If the Fool appears reverse, it's holding back, indecision, hesitation, recklessness, fearlessness, bad choices, and risk taking. That's for those of you who want to do the reverse. Me personally, I don't got time for that, okay? Now, from my gourmet deck, this is the Fool sign. I don't understand it. See, I'm making my own deck and it's going to be with food because I have a channel in the food niche. But I don't know what to do for the Fool. Can you guys give me some suggestion? I was like thinking of having my husband, we have like a nature center nearby and they have some rocks and stuff that, you know, if you step off of it, you're not going to fall too far, right? Maybe half a foot. So I was going to have him pose like he's stepping off that rock with a plate of something, a fruit, I don't know what, right? Because it's food related, so the food is the main focus for my tarot deck. What would you guys do for mine? Because I don't understand this. Is that a hard-boiled egg? I would have never known the meaning of the Fool card by just looking at this deck, right? So then the next deck that I pulled from, remember I have 5 decks that I'm using, is the Gilded Tarot Royale from Ciro Marchetti. And this is the Fool. Now they have him looking like a jester, so that makes sense. And I don't know what all these are like the astrological signs, I guess, above him. And then the little dog's there. Looks like he's dancing through a hula hoop on the bottom here. Do you guys see that? And by the way, some of these cards I'm gonna have to cover up with electrical tape or something. No, I can't do electrical tape because it won't shuffle. I'm gonna have to put my finger over certain parts of these cards when I show you because I see a lot of YouTubers getting dinged for that. That dog next door is so annoying. I hope you guys like the laid back way in which I'm doing these videos. I can't do them in the house because the AC is too loud. So out here it's different noises that I feel like you guys may like better. This looks like that Mardi Gras type thing, the colors and stuff, right? Huh. So he's definitely skipping into his new life. Where the dog at? You guys see the dog? She's always up to no good. Alright, so this is another Ciro Marchetti one, but I don't know. You know how that one says Gilded Tarot Royale? I don't know the name of this one. I'm going to look up into my orders in Amazon and I'll drop it down below in the graphics. I can't tell that dog next door to shut up. I can tell mine's, right? Okay, so for this one, it's that jester looking type dude again with the Mardi Gras mask, right? And he's holding a card in his hand. I don't know what that card's about. Maybe he's reading tarot too in the thingy? Or you're the one tantalizing that dog. Okay. And then there's a dog there. He's staying close to what? So I have a dog already, but I can't take that dog to the nature center. They'll run me out of there with that. I might have to make my own rock here. Get my own rock for him to step off of. Somebody to step off of. See, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking about my own thing, right? So remember, what is the Fool again? The Fool is new opportunities, a leap of faith. That's what I'm gonna remember. A new opportunity, a new journey or beginning is approaching, and you must take a leap of faith. A new journey. The Fool is what again? A new journey. We must take a leap of faith, just like the Fool, right? Somebody go. Everybody plays the Fool sometimes, right? So it always sounds like that in my city, guys. Let's see this little book, the Gilded Tarot Royale, to see what it says, because that one that we did was the Rider-Waite. So let's go to the Fool, which is 0. It says unconventional choices, take a leap of faith. Again, that came up. Be playful. You're at a crossroads with no way of knowing where each road will end. Prepare to meet all challenges with confidence. Wow, mija. All right, so I have my deck, my Gilded Tarot Royale deck. I'm going to take that Fool card that belongs to this deck. Where's that? This one. And add it back into the deck. And I'm going to shuffle. So I'm going to put it right in the middle. I'm going to shuffle and I'm going to pick a card for us. And I keep saying I'm going to let these picker cards be shorts. So let's do the thing for the shorts right here. Let's build a short into this video. So for today's pick a card, guys, I'm shuffling the Gilded Tarot Royale. And we're going to pick a card for us. And we're going to see what we should know. What should we know for today? This is September the 4th, 2025. Had my mother-in-law lived, she would have had a birthday in 2 days. We lost her 3 years ago. I think she would have loved this, because I just started messing around with these cards last year. What is she up to? That dog is something else. All right, that's enough shuffling. I hate when card readers shuffle too long. Should I put it from the top, the bottom, or the middle? Comment below. I would have already put the video out, so I always go in the middle, so I'm going to take the top this time. Make sure it's clean. King of Wands. King of Wands is what we need to know for today. So let's see who this king is. Let us see. Where's the book? King of Wands. Oh, I didn't bring my little notebook either. I didn't even bring my phone. I have the whole thing on my phone. So we're going to go with the Gilded Tarot Royale. See what they're saying. Oh, I forgot they separated it. The court cards are in the back. King of Wands. Your passion is moving you ahead very quickly. Whatever you are facing, you are very excited about it. You are ready for a grand adventure. If no one doesn't come to you, you will, wait, yeah, if one doesn't come, I said no one. If one doesn't come to you, you will go out and find it. Ooh, okay, Mr. King of Wands. I put away the cards and I got my little notebook to make sure that I have everything that I wanted to say about the Fool. So this top one in the dark print is the same thing that's on one of those cards. And then the other one said, a new journey where you will be filled with optimism, wonder, and courage. You may be weighing your options and risk. Because sometimes I'll go ask the internet or ask ChatGPT or ask another card reader. And so that's another meaning. A new journey, the journey was part of it, where you will be filled with optimism. One of the cards said that, right? Wonder and courage. You may be weighing your options and risk. So if you guys have any ideas for what I could do for my deck that I'm making with food. Give me your ideas for the fool, okay? Let's help each other out.